Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory once again, going to be continuing our single player playthrough. So, if you may remember last time we had gotten started, also I got rid of this train station, but we had gotten started on our pressure conversion cubes. We got started on those yesterday, the day before today. we got started on this, and this is our pressure conversion cube. I know the whatchamacallit. I know the proportions are out of place. Sorry, it's early morning, but I know that the pressure conversion cube, the proportions are not quite what it's supposed to be, but I'm okay with that. But this is what we finished last time, like I said, and these are all blueprints, by the way. So very, very nice. They're not that expensive, but they were very time-consuming. So yeah, and we got that done. So we've got these little pieces that stick out with our signs and whatnot, and got these little bottom pieces, and then we put the walls down here just to kind of, because it looked weird with the windows, so we decided not to do that. And then we've got all this. So today's plan is to finish the pressure conversion cube factory. We need to get it done today so we can move on to the encased industrial beams, so we can actually get fused frames actually being made. And yes, I did not incorrectly say that we do need to get encased industrial beams so that we can get the pressure conversion cubes over here being made. So I've also made an executive decision on this. I am going to summer sloop our pressure conversion cubes. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to make 10 fused modular, or 10 pressure conversion cubes rather than 5. Because it's one fused modular frame to one pressure conversion cube. So you can see it's 1-to-1, and then it's 2 radio control units to 1 as well. So I'm going to be making 10 pressure conversion cubes per minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a summer sloop in each of these, so that rather than make 10, we can make 20. And then I'm going to use 10 of it to make the fused modular frame, or make the pressure conversion cube. Sorry, I keep getting my stuff mixed up here. But by summer slooping it, we know we don't have to worry about input or anything like that. We're just going to move on. So now, if I could further summer sloop the line, I probably would, but that's okay. So then, rather than having 5 per minute, we're going to be bringing in 10 per minute, and then this one's going to need 20 per minute, and then this one is going to be making 10 per minute. Yeah, just it seemed a little bit low when I was doing the calculations a minute ago. So 10 machines, one per machine. We're going to do just like we did with the fused modular, or with the modular frames, the regular ones, because they also take assemblers. It is pretty crazy though when you're looking at it. And you're looking at the production line, and you go modular frame, which is made in assembler, and then heavy modular frame, which is made in a manufacturer, and then pressure conversion cube, which is made in a blender, and then you go back to fused modular frames are in the blender, and then pressure conversion cubes are made in assembler. Sorry, I keep getting them all mixed up. Look. Brain don't work good in morning, okay? It don't work good in the morning. things and stuff. Anyway, people are just like, this man has got insane. It's like, yes, you may be correct about that. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and throw down our assemblers. Oh, I almost forgot. So one more piece of note. Okay, I am recording this before the experimental branch has went live. That is the reason we're not in 1.1 right now, and not checking out the new stuff. So that will be tomorrow. I know I said yesterday that it would be today, but I often get that screwed up in my head, so also give me that back. But yeah, I often get that kind of stuff screwed up in my head because I always record the day before, usually. I record the day before when it comes to these episodes. I can't do the whole... I don't have the energy to record like 20 episodes a day and then send them out, you know? I don't have that kind of energy or the time, really. I don't really have the time to do that either. That something was odd. I was like, wait a minute, this one looks weird. There we go. No! Why? Go there. Okay. But yes. The 1.1 look, as it's in it, the experimental branch will be tomorrow, so I'll have that set up. I may have to wait to record to get that set up, but we'll see what time they release it. But yes, I am so excited for 1.1. I will tell you that now. So excited because they, you know, with that most recent video, they gave us a bit more to be excited about, and they're still not showing us everything, which is good. We'll have to discover some stuff on our own, so I am happy about that. But yeah, let me get my splitter set up here, and then we'll move on to doing the belts and the lifts and stuff. Alrighty, so now that I've got all of my mergers and splitters in place, I almost forgot that I need to set these for a pressure conversion cube. We're not going to overclock it or anything. I could summer sloop the pressure conversion cubes as well to double them up even more, but I think for now we'll roll with 10 per minute. And we'll just... Okay, perfect. Alright, so then we just need to do... Before we do any belts or anything, I think I'm going to do power. Let's make that a Mark II, please. Yeah, I think power is pretty important to do as well. And if you do it early enough in your build process, it is going to be a little bit of an easier time for you. Because you don't have a bunch of stuff in the way. I'm going one away from the corner of the machine so that this line is a little more straight. I don't know, just for looks, I guess. I don't really have a preference of why. Okay, now we have a full ring. So then we'll pull this to the edge here, almost touching the window. And I'm going to put that beam actually, I might put it somewhere else. Let's see how far I can go with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So it's there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 puts it right on the middle. I might do that, just to keep things easy and simplified. There we go. Okay, so I know exactly where it's at. I just got to... I gotta remove that, and then place a 2-meter outlet. Or, yeah, 2-meter connector. Connect it to there. And then we need to connect the... So we're going to disconnect that. Connect it down here. Oh, put down a 2-meter, of course. Go down here. But oh, autosave. It's just like, jeez. Okay. Then we'll just take that and run it across to this. Alright, we are connected again. So I'm going to put that back. Then we'll go back up top here with our sunrise and put in our pieces. Just like that. Oh, arms broke. If your arms ever go above your head like that, just land and then crouch. And it'll fix it. Just a little bug. Yeah, imagine how many bugs are we gonna be how many bugs are we gonna be encountering with the 1.1 update tomorrow? I'm super excited for it though. It's gonna be so good. Can't wait. Oh man, it is going to be a party. So many new build pieces. Fall on that crap like a hawk, man. Alright, but now we'll do our lifts real quick. Do that. And we'll do this side. That's a little too low. It sounded like it snapped, so that's why I clicked it. And I guess I was just hearing things. And then what we'll do is we'll take a frame pillar and then zoop it up like that. Pretty easy and simple to do, and it gives it a little bit of a structure with it, so makes it look a little, you know, more supported. That way we can you know, have a decent looking factory. Okay, and then we're going to do these. And I like to do the same on these as well. Again, just for the supported look. But we won't do it on the inner ones here. We won't do it on the inner ones because the inner ones are much too short and too close. Should we do it that way, or should we... Or could we move these outwards? Like that. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good like that. Alright, we're gonna go with that one. So go from the splitter to the machine. Oops. As long as I pay attention, we should be able to get her all good then. Last set. Perfect. Then we do the laggy belt work. And I say laggy belt work because as you can see, when I go to place it down, the game does a slight little hiccup, a little freeze. And it does kind of lag a little bit while we're trying to place stuff. So, very fun. This up there, up there. As long as we don't mess around too much today, we should be able to get this factory completed so we can get started on the encased industrial beams, so then we can make fused modular frames. Because that's the only thing it's missing. Well, that, oh wait, that and nitrogen, never mind. But yeah, we are going to, I have decided we are going to, on camera, do the encased industrial beams next, and then we'll work on getting that nitrogen gas. And then we can get those fuse modular frames up and going. Okay, so that's all the lifts, that's all the belts. Everything looks like it's hooked up on the top end here. So, oh, except for this. What the? Really? Just gotta connect all this up, though. Alrighty. Ooh, this is gonna be difficult. Hold on. To figure this out. I mean, let me zoop it. 2. If we start from here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's that height, right? Yeah. Okay, then we can. Oh, we can't zoop in place. Or I can't nudge once it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nah, it's too close. 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Ooh, we might be hitting this. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to clip that. Also, it was 6. Okay. I'll delete the... Oh, that's not good. I just thought about that. Alright, well, let's fix this, and then I'll have to fix that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we're gonna clip that, but that's okay. I'm just gonna say it's okay. We're gonna say that's okay. But the problem is now I've screwed my beam up, or I screwed my thing up. So basically, I gotta come over here, place another beam, put it in freeform mode, place it there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yes, I could remove the blueprint and then place it back down, but then we could end up running into issues with that. So, I mean, it's just faster and easier. Just do that. There we go. All fixed. Okay. And we're going to put one right in the middle. 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't think about that. I did not think about that at all. Eek. Okay, you know what? I got an idea. I got an idea. Interesting we don't clip this one. Are we higher somehow? 1, 2, 3. No? How did we clip this one but not the other one? Oh, very interesting. We are exactly in the middle. Are we in the middle on this side? Exactly in the middle on this side. What? Oh, you know what? There must be something weird with these things. I must got something weird going on with them. Because they're in the exact same place, placement-wise, but I bet this has a slight angle to it, either to the left or to the right. It's not perfectly straight, which I'm fine with because I'm not going to rebuild it. That's why I'm fine with it. But yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull these to the middle here. Yeah, because of those pieces I have on the inside. Yeah, and it's because of them that I'm gonna do this. And then we'll go 7. Put that right there because we don't want it to turn into a 4 meter. And we'll put that like that. Then we'll go 4. Right to there. And we'll take this. Put that up there. Perfect. So now I just got to paint all this orange and black because that's the color of the fused modular frame, or of the pressure conversion cube. There we go. I keep getting my stuff mixed up. It's fine though. I know the difference. It's just I can't ever get the names correct. But yeah, I'm gonna paint this all black and orange. But I'm gonna show you guys something real quick of what I'm going to do before I do it, and then we'll do it, and then I'll just skip to it to where it's done. So if you may remember, or if you don't, doesn't really matter. That we had done this to our frame factories, which is putting a walkway all the way around the frame factory. All the way around each. It connects to this train station, connects across, and see the walkway goes all the way around. And then we've got these. We got these walkway ramps for support for those walkways, or we got this not walkway ramp. We got the inverted frame ramp to kind of provide support. And then this also provides support for a very important belt, which is the belt from one factory to another. So basically what we do is we bring it here, we put a little smart splitter on it, and we prioritize the factory that we're going to be serving before we serve the train station. So we're going to be serving that factory first before it goes to the train station. And each one of these factories is just like the other as far as that way goes. As you can see, we've got modular frames coming in here, and then going to the opposite side there, so then they can be placed down. And then that makes the heavy modular frames and so on. And then the heavy modular frames then get brought over here. Why aren't the heavy modular frames working? Oh, because they needed the encased industrial beams, that's right. Yeah, these ones need encased industrial beams to make heavy modular frames, so that's right. Yep, and then yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing, and then I'm also going to be, if we go underneath here, I'm also going to be connecting up all belts, so that belt comes from the previous factory, comes from that side, and this belt goes all the way from the train station. So all the way this way, and then all the way that way to that train station in particular. And it's the same with this one. That one's a bit more of a mess, but yeah, all the belts run underneath, and then of course we have our uploaders here, and then our belt lines like this on our train station, so it all gets, when it gets loaded, it all gets pushed to the front of the train. And the same thing with these, we unload from the front of the train to the back of the train just because it's on this side, and then we go underground to then feed the factory. So that's pretty much how that is working. So I'm going to go ahead and get that all set up real quick so we can just get it done, and then we can move on from there. So let me go ahead and do that real quick, and we'll see you in about 2 seconds when it's all done. And alrighty, so now we've got the belting done on that factory, so that's pretty good there. Yep, got all the walkways completed, got all the belting completed coming from this way. Got that all built. Actually, no, I did not finish it. Whoops, I forgot. I thought I had it all belted, but no, I don't have this. I don't have this belt done. Let's just pull this to. I kind of just been pulling them because you can't really see the supports anyway for it. So it's like I just kind of pull it from nowhere. Also, do I not have the output done for this? I do not. No! I'm missing all the things. Oops. Don't know why I placed that there. The heck? Oh, that does remind me too. Let me go over this side. Do the same thing over here, because I don't think I've done the output for this either. Which, nope, I have not. Okay. Yep, sometimes I thought I had this done, but I guess I just forgot. Okay. Alright, I might make a, yeah, let's make an aluminum, or not aluminum, a concrete and black. Oops. I'm trying to do my most used color combinations so that I don't have to keep switching everything back and forth. The only problem is you only get a limited number of these, so you have to be very frugal, I guess you could say. Oh wait, no, this one's also... Oh, this one's aluminum and white. Oh wait, no. So that's good there. So these are all been used. That one's used, that one's used. Okay, so 9. Don't worry about the lag behind me. It's been lagging more and more recently, so... Why? I do not know. Okay. I did select shiny. And this one is this color. And then the lag. Control V. There we go. Oh, these ones are like slightly darker. Interesting. Did I do iron then? Or did I do concrete? Yeah, I did iron. No, it's changing blue. Yeah, I must have done concrete then. My concrete color here. Yep, okay. Oh, I need to change it. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, that works there. So then we need to put that like that. Yeah, I don't know what is with this lag. There's my other output. Yeah, sorry about the low frames. We're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm just gonna run that directly to there. And then we're gonna do one of these, and I'll just place this by hand because I know it's not going to snap. Smart splitter. Oh, it won't snap there. Interesting. Huh. Oh well. Smart splitter. Stupid hover pack. There we go. And we'll do the same like we've done with the other ones. Turn this one to overflow, and then any goes to the right. So then we immediately want to... What is it trying to do? It's trying to snap to something. Oh. 'Cause Okay. I think I got it fixed. There we go. So it'll go zoop, and then that way. Okay. So that one's done and fully hooked up. Now we just got to hook up this side, which should be also relatively easy. Just run it along to about there-ish. I'll just run it to there using the straight mode. Very nice. Okay. So that is now all connected to that. Oh, I also forgot that too. Really? Freaking heck, man. I am just all over the place today. Yeah, and I've been putting them like here. There we go. Now we have our uploaders as well. Uploading to the cloud there. Okay. So that is that's factory complete. We are done with that factory. Very, very nice. I'm very happy for that. So now we just got to move on to our next thing, which is doing the encased industrial beams. So we need to make our way out to the... Because there's nothing else I need to do here, right? This is all done. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all done here. Now that these are all done, I could take a photo of all 4 of these frames together, but we'll have to do it at a later date because the sun's almost gone. It's always that when I need to take a screenshot, the sun is almost always in the down position. And it's quite irritating. Is there any... Nope. So there is no trains that we could send for that factory. Either. No. Hello. But hey, at least our 4 frame factories are completed, which is very, very good. And might I say they look rather nice. But yeah, like I said, we got to take a ride out to the Rocky Desert so we can get started on our industrial frame encased industrial beams. So what I need to do is I need to go over here and wait for the concrete train. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wait for the concrete train to arrive, which who knows where it's at, and then we're just going to ride that train. See, here's the concrete train station here. We're going to ride that train all the way out to the Rocky Desert. I think that'd be the fastest way. So, yeah, we'll meet you guys out there in the Rocky Desert. Alrighty, and here we are at the concrete factory. Got trains coming in for concrete production, but we're not really using a whole lot of concrete at the moment, as you can see. Everything's kind of backed up. But we do have one concrete train going. It's just, it's serving a factory that's already finished. But yeah, this was I really did enjoy this build. I thought it was pretty cool. So we're going to do something very, very similar out here in the Rocky Desert. Obviously, we're going to be doing an encased industrial beam factory over there between those 2 cliffs right there. That's a nice, good flat spot. And then we will be working on that. So there'll be a train carrying stuff over there, as well as we'll be getting steel from the desert. As well from the regular desert. Yeah, quite a lot of going on in this area. Oh man. So then the question becomes, do we do encased industrial beams or encased industrial pipe? Those are the 2 factories here. Oops. Oh, so one thing I did do before I left. Because the concrete train was roughly here, where my character's at the map, on the map. the concrete train was roughly there and heading to the concrete factory when I started, when I was waiting for the train. So I decided to put my markers down. So we've got our modular frame factory, 75 out of 100. Got our heavy modular frame factory, which is 10 out of 28. The fused modular frame factory, which is 10 out of 20. And the pressure conversion cube factory, which is 0 out of 10. Obviously, because we're not using it. We don't have a factory planned. I'm probably going to be using 5 out of 10 for that, but actually I should probably change that because I do know I'm going to be using at least 5. So we're going to go ahead and apply that to 5 out of 10. Yeah, I got all my markers. Plus, I did manage to put down a tower. So we've actually got a tower on top of the pressure conversion cube factory, which is showing us from here. You can actually, you can't see the circle, but yeah, you can kind of see a little bit of the circle, which is covering this area here. And yeah, you can definitely see that as well, which is pretty nice. So you can definitely see what's going on there. So I did manage to put down the scan tower thing that I wanted to do, because I knew I was going to do that eventually. I just never got around to it until now. So yeah, here's our current factories, by the way. We've got copper sheets, iron plate factory. I need to go back to these factories and figure out how much are we actually using. And you got quick wire, screw factory, modular engine factory, steel factory. Since that's making 2, I had to put beams there, pipes there, and then wire and cable. Then reinforced plate factory, modular frame factory. Yeah, so here's all of our current factories at the moment. So we're getting everything marked over time, and I need to go to the plastic and rubber factory and get that one marked, because I don't see a marker for it. You can see the plastic train's pulling into a station, so definitely have to put some markers for it. But yeah, it would be pretty nice to get that done. So anyway, okay, let's get working on this. So we're gonna have a factory much like this one, because that's kind of the whole point here. So encased industrial beams. So we're going to need to make enough encased industrial beams so that we can actually make other stuff as well. So I don't know how many we're going to be making, but these are our 2 alternate recipes. We've got this one and this one. The encased industrial pipe takes less concrete but takes more steel pipe to make encased industrial beams, and you make 2 less. The encased industrial beam uses less beams but more concrete to make more encased industrial beams. So overall, I think this one's probably the better one. Plus, the standard recipe is actually not that bad. Especially if you have a lot of steel to make those beams, you'll be good. So that's how many we're making, or that's going to be the recipe I think we are going to go with. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get that done. Get this factory finished. Hopefully this factory doesn't take us too long. I imagine we're going to be out here for a couple of days, but it won't be too bad. But yeah, so we're going to go, like I said, we're going to go with the same design there. We're going to take our concrete and our steel beams and then put them into a factory. I'm thinking what we could do as well is we could have a couple little piece of a factory there. So, or we could just have one big building probably. Are they? They're in an assembler, right? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's an assembler. Yeah. Okay. See, I don't remember everything, so shut up. Are we on the world grid over here? I think we should at least be on the grid of the bridge. Because I think that's what we did for this. But I don't remember if the bridge is on the world grid as well. Okay, no, we're not on the world grid. All right. Okay, so we'll use the bridge as a grid. We do need to be careful though, because what I need to test, this is what I need to test, I do need to test this, is figuring out, I think right there will be perfect for that. Right there, we'll roughly put it there. So let's go roughly here. So that'll be roughly the center right there. Okay. So then let's go off of a grid here. So what I need to do is I need to figure out if this grid is going to work for a train station. And the reason I say that, if you have not seen it, we ran into it a couple of times in this game where I'll go to put the train station down, and the train station will be slightly off by about half a degree to a degree of rotation. It'll be off that much. And then it's really hard to base like belts and stuff around it. So I need to make sure that this grid is going to be perfectly straight for the train. Yeah, because if it's a degree or half a degree off in rotation, it'll throw everything off. So I'll just place down more train stations. See, it looks like we're good though. Yeah, we're still perfectly straight on that. Looks like it's carrying. Yep, we look good. Okay, I'm going to use this grid then. Just had to make sure. And I don't know if anybody else here has ran into that issue, but I definitely have, and it is it's not fun. It's definitely not fun to have that issue. I think we'll go off of. Should we go off of this bridge here? Go off this bridge. That looks like the bridge. Okay. So I'm also going to base this for the intersection as well. So. Oh. Need my hover pack, my jetpack. I know we don't have much time, but we can at least get some. We can get some done here. So I want the factory to be here's the center. Okay. And then I'm also going to be using those fences as well that we made over there on that factory. We can use those fences to kind of cover up on this. So on this platform, man, that's like almost perfectly sitting on the platform there. So a 2 meter? I think a 2 meter will give us just enough room to be above flak. Nope. Dang, wasting bullets. Okay. So then we'll go around and clear out the area with our snowballs. Ooh, those rocks are going to be right in my way, aren't they? Yep. Okay, well, we got to go 1 meter higher. Just because of those rocks. Are these rocks as well going to clear that height? Yes, they are. Okay. Any other rocks that we need to be concerned about? Maybe them one. Maybe them there. Okay, I'm fine with that slight poke. I just don't want to go too high. Because if I go too high, then what ends up happening is when we start going over past this hillside, we're going to be taller and taller and taller with the foundations. And I'd rather not have that happen. Also, I'm going to make this the center instead. Yeah, this could be the center as well. Also, there is a slug over here. Just got to clear out all of the vegetation. I might pull some power over here too from my concrete factory, because that's the closest factory that I know of. It'd be nice to have power poles pulling from the train line, like that one mod I used to have. I used to have this mod that when you put it on the train line like a signal. And I think the signals, you could also have signals, or no, it was signals with power poles. Power tower. But yeah, you put a signal down and it had a little power pole at the top of it so you could pull power from the train line. Very, very handy. That'd be nice if they added that in 1.1, but I doubt it. We haven't seen anything like that. And something like that isn't really going to be all needed to be super secretive, so... There we go. Should be close enough for some power, and then we can just hover, because I hate using the jetpack unless I absolutely have to. Well, I still hate using it, but the hoverpack's just so much nicer. It's so much more easy to build. Plus, I can sit up here and throw my snowballs. Yep, those rocks do not go away. Okay, so encased industrial beams we're going to need 3 train stations for it. We need concrete input. We need so concrete. We need steel beams, and then we need output of the encased industrial beams. So, all right, so 3 train stations. We'll plan for that, and I'll plan to put them side by side, so we're kind of, copying what's over there. We might go this way a bit more. So let me go to the edges of this. Let me get a platform down real quick, and then I think that'll be probably the episode once I get a platform, gets a platform down and some train stations. That'll probably be that, and we'll work on this next time, which will be tomorrow. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if we'll be able to work on this next time. You know why? Because next time will be 1.1, the experimental branch, of course, but we'll be in 1.1. So. That'll be really, really cool. Can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Alrighty then. So now that we've got our train stations in place and I have power over here because I've connected up to the main line, I decided to instead of going this way, that would be very limited on space, I decided to go this way and then do a little corner. So now we've got ourselves a little bit of a corner piece right here, and then we've got ourselves our intersection, which took a few tries to actually get right. For some reason it just didn't want to work, but I did manage to get it fixed at least. Oh, we can get rid of that. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Same with this one, and this one as well. Okay. And then what we can do is since we're done here, we can go and get, we'll go and get these trains set up and get them off and going. So they can go and get our concrete and our steel beams there. And there goes our first train. Off she goes. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the little F thing. There we go. And then the next one. And there goes the next one. Off she goes. To go and get our steel beams. Okay, so now that we've got those 2 trains off and going, I think we can call that an episode. So we'll go ahead and end it here. So next time, obviously, like I said, is going to be the 1.1 update, the experimental branch. We're going to be moving over there for the remainder of this, for the remainder of the experimental branch. Obviously, we're going to encounter some bugs and stuff, but that's okay. but we can at least get this factory up and going so that we can finally get around to actually making encased industrial beams, and then we can move on to the stators, rotors, and motors factories that we need to be making. Need to find a biome for those. I think find a good place that we could build all of those. That would be really, really cool. But yeah, get those factories kind of going, and then we can start focusing on the more complicated factories, like the ones that take manufacturers and stuff. So yeah, everything's looking pretty good though so far. Working pretty darn well, and yeah, that'll be that. So, but like I said, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.